नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका के न्यूज़ 24/7 में। तो चलिए देखते हैं आज की हेडलाइंस। आफ्टर ऑडियंस टू चंद्रबाबू नायडू बाय बीजेपी, Modi's government large to Jagan government. The center Tuesday released rupees 12,911 crore more to Andhra Pradesh for the Polavaram project, which would enable the state to complete its first phase, including important components of the dam. This is the second such tranche of fund released by the Centre for Andhra after May 23, when it had fulfilled a long pending demand of the state of rupees 10,460 crore as compensation towards revenue defect suffered by it following its bifurcation in June 2014. Days after that fund release, Andhra Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Reddy and several MPs of his YSRCP party were present at the parliament inauguration function, which was boycotted by many opposition parties. Andhra goes to election next year and the BJP is in need of partners in the state to mark a mark. While the YSRCP has been a friendly party towards the Modi government since it came to power, the BJP has indicated that its options are open, with Union Home Minister Amit Shah meeting TDP chief and Chandrababu Naidu in New Delhi last weekend. TN Finance Minister slams Governor's remark on education investments, says using Raj Bhavan to make political comments is unacceptable. A day after Governor R.N. Ravi made remarks about investment and education in Tamil Nadu Finance Minister Thangam Tennarasu on Tuesday, June 6, 2023, said he suspected that such observations were being made to divert people from sensitive issue. Addressing a press conference at the Secretariat in Chennai to counter the charges of the governor, Mr. Tennarasu, talking about education, cited the NIRF rankings released on Monday that showed higher educational institutions in Tamil Nadu had fared better than those in other states. In reference to the observation made by the government about TN delegations visiting foreign countries and its contestation that this may not help in bringing in investment, the minister said the governor, who was using the Raj Bhavan to make political comments. Mr. Tennarasu went on to point out that Prime Minister Narendra Modi, during his term as Gujarat Chief Minister, had visited China, Switzerland, Singapore, Japan, Korea, Taiwan, Malaysia, and Thailand, and wondered whether the government maintained these views over Mr. Modi's visits too. The state's finance minister said it was up to the BJP to question the governor's remarks on such foreign visit. Mr. Tennarasu also reiterated that the governor should not use the Raj Bhavan to make political comments. The governor to make such false accusation continuously was not acceptable, the minister said. Ambati Raidu keeps political parties in Telugu state guessing. Hyderabad former cricketer Ambati Raidu, who has already announced his plans to enter politics, is keeping political parties in the two Telugu states guessing. There is a buzz in political circle that Raidu, who announced his retirement from the Indian Premier League IPL last week, is likely to join the Congress and contest for Lok Sabha from Telangana. Former Indian captain and Telangana Congress working president Mohammad Azharuddin is reportedly holding talks with Raidu in this regard. Raidu, however, has still not made up his mind which party he will be joining. He met Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Reddy last month, setting up speculation that he may join the YSR Congress Party YSRCP. Earlier, he had praised Jagan Reddy through a tweet. Reacting to the Chief Minister's speech at a meeting, the former cricketer had started great speech. Our Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Garu. Everyone in the state has complete belief and trust in you, sir. The 37-year-old, who was playing for Chennai Super King, announced on May 28 that he is retiring from IPL. Kerala becomes first state to have its own internet service provider, K-FON. All you need to know. Kerala on Monday became the first state to have its own broadband service, K-FON, or Kerala Fiber Optic Network, a state-run initiative launched by Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan-led government in a bid to improve internet accessibility to the people. The initiative will be proceed provide free internet access to more than 20 lakh people, de-users or representative. While launching the service, the CM advocated for universal internet access and hailed the initiative as a pivotal step towards transforming Kerala into a knowledge economy and fostering an innovation-driven society. The CM said that by ensuring connectivity in places through K-FON, including Idamallakudi in the interiors of forests, no one would be left behind and everyone would be a part of the real Kerala story. Vijayan introduced K-FON as an alternative model to the corporate-run telecom sector. The move is a bit to bridge the digital divide by freeing the people from the exploitation of private sector cable networks and mobile service provider, he said. India, a vibrant democracy, says Biden White House defending PM Modi's state visit invite. Characterizing India as a vibrant democracy, the Biden White House on Monday rejected implicit criticism about the health of India's democracy under Prime Minister Narendra Modi in context of his upcoming state visit to the US, while suggesting its priority going forward is to foster a deeper, stronger partnership and friendship with New Delhi. India is a vibrant democracy. Anybody that happens to go to New Delhi can see that for themselves. White House Coordinator for Strategic Communication John Kirby Clapp backed the National Public Radio's Asma Khalid, who wanted to know if the Biden administration is at all concerned about the health of democracy in India. Kirby, however, indicated the subject could figure in discussion during the state visit, saying you can do that with friends. You are supposed to do that with friends. You never shy away from expressing concern that we might have with anyone around the world. But the visit is really about advancing what is now and what we hope will be a deeper, stronger partnership and friendship going forward, he added. Iran presents its first hypersonic ballistic missile, state media reports. Iran presented what officials describe as its first domestically made hypersonic ballistic missile on Tuesday. The official IRNA news agency reported an announcement likely to heighten Western concern about Tehran's missile capabilities. Iranian state media published pictures of the missile named Fatah at a ceremony attended by President Ibrahim Raisi and commanders of Iran's elite Revolutionary Guard Corps. The precision-guided Fatah hypersonic missile has a range of 1400 km and it is capable of penetrating all defense shield. Amir Ali Hazia, the head of the Guard's aerospace force, was quoted as saying by Iranian state media. Hypersonic missiles can fly at least 5 times faster than the speed of the sound and on a complex trajectory which makes them difficult to intercept. Last year, the Islamic Republic said it had built a hypersonic ballistic missile which can maneuver in and out of the atmosphere. State TV said Iran's Fatah missile can target the enemy advanced anti-missile system and is a big generational leap in the field of missiles. Karnataka government releases guidelines for free electricity scheme in state. Karnataka government on Monday issued guidelines to avail free electricity under the Griha Jyoti scheme. On Monday, the Karnataka government issued guidelines to avail free electricity under the Griha Jyoti scheme. Registering on the Seva Sindhu portal has been made compulsory for availing free electricity up to 200 units. Karnataka government issued guidelines to avail free electricity under the Griha Jyoti scheme PTI. The guidelines include Griha Jyoti scheme is only for residential users, not applicable for commercial users. During billing, extra users bill will be given to the customer, excluding free units under the scheme. Zero bills will be given to the customer if units are less than eligible units under the scheme. Registering at the Seva Sindhu portal is compulsory to avail benefits of the scheme. Customers must link their customer ID or account ID to Aadhaar and remaining electricity balances till June 30 should be cleared within 3 months. If failed, electricity will be disconnected. The monthly average consumption of the customer monthly average of 2022 to 23 will be used to calculate how many units of free electricity a house will receive under the scheme. The customer will be eligible for only 10% more units of their monthly usage average. The scheme will come into effect in July. People don't have to pay electricity bill from August if they consume equal or fewer units of their month average units. University of Waterloo observes National Accessibility Week. In 2023, National Accessibility Week NAAW is from May 28 to June 3. The Government of Canada established NAAW to celebrate the contribution to disabled people, promote accessibility, and recognize efforts to remove barriers. Inclusion is a core value at the University of Waterloo, says Dr. Ramesh Rush, Vice President, Academic and Provost. We value diversity and recognize that everyone has strengths and challenges regardless of their abilities. Our goal is to build a culture of inclusion where all members of a diverse community feel like they belong. Inclusion is a primary goal of Ontario's Accessibility for Ontarians with Disability Act AODA. Enacted in 2005, the AODA aims to make Ontario more accessible and inclusive for disabled people by 2025. To promote accessibility in post-secondary education, AODA Post-Secondary Education Standard Final Recommendation Report 2022 was released. The 185 recommendations in this report were developed with extensive input from individuals with lived experiences with disability. Joyce Barlow, Associate Director of Disability Inclusion at the University of Waterloo. Joyce Barlow, Associate Director, Disability Inclusion, is tasked with planning how Waterloo will implement the recommendation. Barlow recognized the importance of seeking consultation and feedback on accessibility initiatives in a university community. As she points out, there are many parallels with other equity deserving groups on campus. What we know about Nova Kakhovka Dam incident. A huge dam in the Russian controlled area of southern Ukraine has been destroyed, unleashing a flood of water. Ukraine's military and NATO have accused Russia of blowing up the dam, while Russia has blamed Ukraine. Thousands of people are being evacuated from communities in the surrounding areas with fears that any flooding could be catastrophic. Here's what we know so far. Where is the dam? The Kakhovka Dam hydroelectric power plant is in the city of Nova Kakhovka in Ukraine Kherson region, which is currently under Russia occupation. It was built in the Soviet area and is one of the 6 dams that sit along the Dnipro River, which stretches all the way from the very north of country into the sea in the south. Its huge local call its Kakhovka Sea, as you cannot see the other bank in certain places. The dams hold water equal to the Great Salt Lake in the US state of Utah, according to Reuters. What happened to the dam? Still and video shows a massive breach in the dam with water surging through it and flooding downstream in the direction of Kherson. It's unclear when exactly the dam was first damaged, but satellite images verified by the BBC suggest its condition has deteriorated over a number of days. A road across the dam appears to be damaged from June 2, but does not seem to be a change to the flow of water until 6 June, when a breach of the wall and collapse of nearby building can be clearly seen. It is currently unclear whether the damage to road is linked to the 6 June breach. Odisha train accident. CBI team gathers evidence at crash site. A team of Central Bureau of Investigation CBI officials accompanied by forensic expert on Tuesday examined the site of the June 2 train accident involving the Coromandel Express, the Yashwantpur Howrah Express and a goods train at Odisha Bahanagar Bazaar, which was claimed 288 lives and left more than 1200 injured. The official inspected the damaged coaches of the 2 passenger train and made inquiries about the signaling system at the Bahanagar Bazaar railway station. Given that preliminary findings have indicated that the signaling error may have been the cause of the collision, they sought the relevant documents and asked for data logger records. Some officials also visited the Baleshwar railway station to collect evidence. In Delhi, Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav held multiple meetings with senior officials to review the rail safety measures being taken across the country. By Tuesday evening, more than 70 trains had passed through the track at the Bahanagar Bazaar station that were restored on Sunday night under his personal supervision. Temperature crosses 41 degrees Celsius in 9 places of Odisha, Jharsuguda hottest. Notwithstanding thunderstorm activities in some parts of Odisha, as many as 16 places in the state reeled under temperature of 40 degrees Celsius on Tuesday. According to the evening bulletin of the Regional Center of India Meteorological Department in Bhubaneswar, Jharsuguda replaced Sambalpur as the hottest place in the state, recording a temperature of 43.8 degrees Celsius, while Sambalpur continued to sizzle under 43.6 degrees Celsius. Sambalpur was followed by Hirakud with 43.3 degrees Celsius, Raulkela 42.4, Baripada 42, Sonpur 41.8, Balangir 41.7, Sundargarh 41.2, Bargarh 41.1 and Malkangiri and Nuapada 41. Bhubaneswar, which saw mercury remaining below 40 degrees for the last few days, witnessed a spike in temperature to 41.9 degrees, while Cuttack recorded 39.5 degrees Celsius. The IMD had forecast no large change in maximum day temperature during next 5 days. It is likely to remain above normal by 2 by 4 degrees Celsius at a few places in the state, and consequently hot weather condition is likely to be over during next 4 to 5 days. Meanwhile, the progress of the southwest monsoon towards Kerala coast is likely to be impeded due to formation of a low pressure area in the southeast Arabian Sea. The IMD said the low pressure which formed over southeast Arabian Sea last night intensified into a depression on Tuesday morning and is expected to become a cyclone in the next 24 hours. At 30 km per hour, Coromandel Express passes through Odisha train crash spot. 4 days after the Shalimar Chennai Coromandel Express was involved in a triple train accident near Bahanaga Bazar station in Odisha Baleshwar district, the down train from Chennai crossed the accident site at 30 km per hour on Tuesday. As the train passed through, a sizable number of onlookers witnessed the locomotive chug through the distance. More than 70 trains, including Vande Bharat Express, have so far crossed through Bahanaga Bazar station since both the up and down lines were restored on Sunday night. The 3 trains involved in a major accident which claimed 270 lives and injured 1200 were the Howrah Chennai Coromandel Express, Bengaluru Howrah Express and a stationary goods train. The CBI has on Tuesday taken over the Baleshwar GRP case number 64 registered by Odisha Police. Khurda Road Divisional Railway Manager DRM Rinkesh Ray said on Monday of the 278 bodies, 177 have been identified while the unclaimed bodies have been kept in 6 different hospitals. Roy said the railways has deployed people in states such as Odisha, West Bengal, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Bihar, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu to locate any missing person. ऐसे ही और न्यूज़ को जानने के लिए जुड़े रहिए के न्यूज़ 24/7 के साथ.